24/7 continues breaking news coverage of a school shooting out of Georgia. Our eye on Appalachian High School in Winder, Georgia. That's about an hour outside of Atlanta, and here's your headline at this hour. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation and the local sheriff there confirm a shooting at that school and casualties. They also confirm one suspect is in custody. Now let's take you back in time as we look at some of the video that our partners have been able to get from that scene. The school went on lockdown quickly after the first calls came out of that high school around 10:23 a.m. Georgia time. Police and emergency personnel raced to the scene as that school quickly went on that lockdown. Then dozens of police units, ambulances surrounded the school. We've even seen video of helicopters landing there. Students also taken to a football stadium where it appears there's a track facility to sort of corral all of those students in one area. Reporters on the scene tell us that multiple ambulances have taken victims to trauma units nearby. Now, that same reporter is saying more than one medical helicopter also taking victims to a trauma center. We can tell you there is a response from leadership there in the state of Georgia. Georgia Governor Brian Kemp looking at video just like you are looking at here on the stream, and moments ago directed all state resources to respond to aid in this incident. We also know interagency cooperation continues with the FBI. The feds are on this one. They are coordinating in that response at the high school. Again, this is at Appalachian High School in Winder, Georgia, about 50 miles away from Atlanta. And that's where we find CBS News reporter Jared Eggleston. He's been live on this scene for about an hour. So our eyes have been on ambulances. We've been hearing the reports of helicopters. Just how many ambulances have you seen coming and going from that scene?
Read, over the last hour or so, ambulances, I would say dozens, 2 or 3 dozen ambulances have been coming and going from this scene here. That has sort of died down within the last 15 minutes or so. But you mentioned those medical helicopters. That one that I saw circling when I first got here landed, but it's still here. And then the other one that was circling also left. But there's still a significant police presence here, and also a significant parent preference. One of the parents telling me that she went over to the football field to try to get her student, and that she was having trouble. The school is still trying to count these students. So as you know, in these very fluid news situations, it's a lot of chaos and a lot of people just searching for answers. Those people who are really searching for answers right now are the parents who are just trying to reunite with their loved ones, their students.
And Jared, we're seeing on the screen those ambulances right there. And just a second ago, we saw one person being loaded onto that ambulance. We want to be clear to our viewers who are watching all over the world right now on CBS News 24/7. We do not know what casualties mean in this case. We do not know if any of the victims of this shooting are teachers or students. That all is information that is yet to come. But right there, you see community members there. One person taking off his shirt to put on one of the persons who's sitting there with a blanket over them. Also, we're seeing right now, Jared, on the screen, emergency personnel going into that school. Others gathered right there by a stretcher underneath the Georgia and the American flag flying. We know in these cases that every time we hear of a bullet flying in a school, this is somebody that's involved. That's no doubt got to be the heartbeat of all of these parents who are coming to the scene. Where are the parents right now? What are they being told about getting their students out of that school?
Initially, when I got here, I was along this sidewalk right in front of the school where a lot of the media has gathered, and it was just swarmed with parents. A lot of them even left their cars as they just rushed towards the school. A lot of the parents have moved over towards the football stadium over here so that they could be reunited. But as I said, a lot of the parents are still kind of rushing to the scene. I would say for about a mile or 2 radius around the school, parents are just ditching their cars on side streets, on areas where you wouldn't normally park a car that's active roadway, and rushing over to that football stadium to try to get answers. I do know that the students have been evacuated out there, and the school district says that they are actively working to reunite the students and the families.
We also want to let our viewers know that it is our understanding that a suspect is in custody. That may inform our view and our understanding of why it looks like there's some movement there. Jared, we'll check back in with you a little bit later here on the stream. Thank you for that report. We know you have a lot of work to do today.
How you doing? Christian Pepper here. So that's breaking news right there. There was another school shooting today in Winder, Georgia, or Winder, Georgia. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. Appalachian High School. 4 dead confirmed, 30 injured. one airlifted. I'm not sure if the one that was airlifted is part of the 30 or if that's a different category altogether. One lifted to the airlifted to a hospital. The suspect, there was one suspect. He is in custody. They got him alive. He's not dead. There was 9 hospitalized, but I don't know if the 9 hospitalized is part of the 30 that's injured. Not sure about that yet. Once again, that could be a different category. So it could be 4 dead, 30 injured, 1 suspect in custody, and 9 hospitalized. So the numbers will come in time, and they have not released the name of the person that did the shooting or what kind of weapon he had. It could have been a pistol, a rifle, automatic. We don't know. We don't know what he's got. But he had enough firepower to do what he did. This is quite the damage here. 4 dead right off the bat. I mean, come on, that's crazy. But we don't know anything about this person. I will keep you updated on this as I learn more. This is breaking news just coming out. So this is the Christian Prepper. Please spread this out. Help me spread this out so more people know. It's on Fox News Live right now, but they're not talking about it like they should be. It's kind of odd because of all the stuff going on with the presidential election and all that. So the more I learn, the more I'll tell you guys. All right, you have a good day. God bless and stay safe. And don't forget, it's better to have and not need than need and not have. Have a good one.